Hi, you're much welcome to your favorite Cryptos for You. Today's topic is 30 to 50x altcoin portfolio. Over the course of the last 12 to 18 months, I have been quietly building a bull run ready portfolio. The timing of our individual entries or returns to crypto will certainly differ, and so too will our strategies. Let the following portfolio update serve as a stepping stone to building your own portfolio for life-changing gains. For a full breakdown on my holdings, have a look at my previous November portfolio update here. As always, I make changes regularly, but adhere to a more long-term investor approach as opposed to a day and trading approach. Investment thesis. My investment thesis remains unchanged. It is my belief we have exited the disbelief stage of the crypto market cycle over the last couple months and entered into the beginnings of the hope phase of the cycle. Investors are just starting to get over their bear market PTSD, and the first rays of hope that another bull run is possible are peeking over the horizon. We are perhaps 15% of the way into this bull market, and the general guiding timeline of events should see the crypto markets begin to really light up as we make our way through 2024, with an explosive top in 2025 and a petering out sometime in the fall of 2025. We humans have difficulty thinking exponentially at the best of times, with an overt emotional recency bias in every facet of life. Most cannot fathom how some altcoins can 50x from here, or how Bitcoin could reach $200K this cycle, or how ETH could run to north of $20K. It seems unreasonable, unrealistic, pie in the sky, as we get to new ADHs on BTC, then past $100K, then on to $150K, and so on. Again, the recency bias takes control. The same plebes who thought Bitcoin could never hit $200K are now crying for $1 MBDC and a super cycle that never ends. Be the contrarian and position yourselves now. We are still early. The following will recap my previous portfolio, followed by updates to the portfolio for the month of December and into the year end and on into 2024. Portfolio recap and updates. Narratives to keep an eye on. Gaming, all-in-one wallets, launchpads, all-in-one dexes and dex aggregators, infrastructure, one wealth protection, BDC/ETH/stables. 1/3 of portfolio, 2 blue chips. 1/3 of portfolio, Chainlink $link. Initial call, $6.50, current, $15.31, plus 135%. M/C $8. 5B. Link remains the top infrastructure play in all of crypto, with massive integrations, low risk, high reward. Their CSIP interoperability protocol will change the way blockchains communicate. Polygon $matic. Initial call, 87 cents, current, 85 cents, 2.5%, M/C $8B. Polygon 2.0 has been way underestimated by the markets. Since Matic's run up earlier in the year, its price action has been fairly lackluster. I have rotated some profits from other plays into Matic in anticipation of LEN, ETH and L2 resurgence, and the release of Polygon 2.0. Strong conviction for a conservative 10 to 15x this bull run. Solana $SOL, initial call, $20.39, current, $94, plus 360%, M/C $40B. Price action and metrics on Solana have been off the charts. My expectation in the new year is for a short-term pullback as the narratives rotate to ETH and L2s. That said, SOL is a low-risk 7 to 10x from these levels. Phantom $FTM. Initial 37 cents, current 48 cents, plus 30%, M/C $1. 3B. Phantom continues to have one of the best tech stacks of any EVM chain, but was set back heavily by the multi-chain bridge hack. Despite the setback, it has rallied and is now showing some signs of recovery. If Phantom can gain some traction, it has a 20x plus written all over it. Immutable X $IMX. Initial 76 cents, current $2.23, plus 193%, M/C $1. 3B. The top gaming infrastructure coin that has made incredible strides towards mass adoption. Their partnership with Polygon for an IMX Kevin will redefine how games integrate with crypto. I have taken some small profits on this one to fund private sales, but hold the vast majority of my position as a long-term conviction play, targeting a solid 10 to 15x from here. Polkadot legacy hold, $4.60 previous, current $7.96, plus 73%, M/C $10. 5B. Frankly, have been waiting for an opportunity to reduce my legacy position in DOT that is locked from the crowdfunding. In light of the recent inscription frenzy on DOT, I will have to refresh my research before making a call as the tokens release in January. Currently a hold. Osmosis $Osmo. Initial 50 cents, current $1.50, plus 200%, M/C $1B. Having sold off my position in Atom, Osmosis is my main play on the Cosmos ecosystem. Cosmos has massive potential, But the Atom token has very poor value accrual metrics as the main DEX that seamlessly connects all Cosmos SDK chains. Osmosis has been gaining huge volume and TVL, and will participate in the growth of the ecosystem much more effectively. Osmo graduated from the speculative section to the blue chip section as a result of the substantial price growth. Target 10 to 12x. Cosmos Atom. Initial $7.66, current $11.22, sold at $10.50, plus 37%. Sold the full position as a result of the poor value accrual and tokenomics. Near Protocol Near. Initial $1.67, current $3.40, plus 103%, M/C $3. 4B. The potential of Near as an alternative to a cheap and fast Layer 1 is growing quickly. Daily active users, DO and TVL are growing quickly. And the tech is incredible with native sharding, JavaScript programming, and super fast finality and transaction speed. Target 10 to 15x. 3 speculative altcoins. Radix $XRD. Initial $0.035, correction. Current $0.045, sold at $0.045, plus 28%. Sold off my Radix position after playing around with the ecosystem. The tech is great, but integrations are poor. Wallets have subpar UIs. On/off ramps are circuitous and scarce, and adoption is lacking. Given the exact opposite on Near, which is another large holding, I opted to sell $XRD. Pancake swap $Cake, $1.83, current, $2.55, plus 39%, $680 Binance Smart Chain is one of the most reliable cheap alternatives to EV. Despite the lack of attention and hype, it continues to retain top 3 in TVL and users, and the vast majority of fundraisers occur on BSC. Cake is the top DEX on BSC, and is regularly adding features and expanding to other chains. Target 10 to 12x. Trust Swap Swap. Initial, 23 cents, current, 22 cents, 4%, $22 Despite a bit of a debacle with their former CEO, Trust Swap has turned over a new leaf and is now again one of the top launchpads in the market. They have had several sales with huge returns already, notably Wi-Fi Maps, which is now at 32x and climbing, as well as Carbon Browser, which is also over 30x. Still one of the best values per allocation of private sale as long as you're okay with long staking lockups. Target 30x plus. Xborg, $XBG token TGE in Q1 2024. Genesis Prometheus NFT initial floor, 0.24 ETH, correction. Current floor 1.55 ETH, plus 550%. Xborg is quietly building behind the scenes. They have huge partnerships in the works with Tier 1 esports teams, and their gamer-based app is set to melt faces. Their pre-sale and call campaign is coming in Q1 2024, and the launchpad is once again heating up. Prometheus NFTs are significantly undervalued. Target 15x plus on NFT, 30x plus on token. Zerion Genesis NFTs. Initial floor 0.16 ETH, current floor 0.6 ETH, plus 275%. These NFTs originally had a supply of approx. 7,500 Genesis rare NFTs. When the merge was done, only 2,069 of them have made the merge. Odds most of the remainder are gone forever. These rare Genesis DNA NFTs give lifetime free use of the platform, and my speculation is they will entitle the holders to an airdrop later this cycle. Target 30x plus. Rocketx Exchange $RVF. Initial 7 cents, current 72 cents, plus 1,000%. Reduced position by 2/3 RDS. This is an amazing cross-chain DEX aggregator that allows for easy cross-chain swaps and crawls both DEXs and CEXs for pricing. Basically, a better version of Rune that typically gets better pricing, but uses other protocols' liquidity rather than its own. Huge potential, but took some profit after the run-up. Target 10x. Swiss Borg. Initial 11 cents, current $0.195, plus 80%, M/C $197. CEX aggregator with a fast-growing feature set. Best UI of any exchange I have used. Instant withdrawals with no absurd processing times. And the alpha program is providing access to some phenomenal deals. Target 15 to 20x. A cash network $AKD. Initial 50 cents, current $2.45, plus 390%. M/C $550. Best value play on AI infrastructure. AKD powers the decentralized computing pool system on their Cosmos app chain. Adoption continues to grow parabolically, and this one could still see another 10 to 15x run. BSCAD. Initial 15 cents, current 23 cents, plus 53%, M/C $19. BSCAD was one of the best EDO platform of the previous cycle, often throwing off 50x or greater returns. That said, it has only recently come out from its bear market hibernation and run its first sale of the cycle. Target 25x, DuckDAO $DD, initial $2mm/C, $15mm/C, plus 650%. DuckDAO just completed their token rebrand, and the token has had a fair-sized run-up. This is one of the top and underappreciated launchpads on the market. Huge potential to recreate the glory days of the previous market with 50x, 100x, and even a 1400x private sale. Check out my article on how to gain access on a tight budget here. Target 10 to 15x on token, 30x on sales. Nasdaq's $NSDX. Initial 8 cents, current 15 cents, plus 87%. An early-stage all-world asset platform with a solid and connected team. Progress has been slow, but when they release their mainnet, we could get some explosive action. Super speculative play, target 20x. Nexus Gaming. Nexus lifetime pass mint, $250, floor 1. 5 ED, plus 1300%. A launchpad and Messari-like toolset for crypto. Has one of the best deal flows of any launchpad, and great allocation sizes. Target 8 to 10x on the passes, 40x on sales. BTCC, B and F. B options play is still my highest conviction bet, and accessible to anyone with access to Canadian DSX. Deep dive here. Honorable mentions. Mummy Finance $MMY was also a victim of the multi-chain bridge exploit that affected the entire Phantom ecosystem. MMY has made a solid recovery since, and is regaining TVL and users along with its price recovery. Target 15x. ApeCoin $Ape. This is a metaverse and universal gaming coin play, with Yuga Labs at the helm, and a reportedly AAA game in the works. This one could do very well as we approach some of their major milestones. Target 15 to 20x. Frax share $FXS solid play on the liquid staking, LSD, and stablecoin narrative. Libra Finance $LBR undervalued stablecoin and LSD protocol. Price has lagged as newer narratives have taken hold, but TVL continues to grow. Echelon Prime $Prime, great gaming-focused protocol that has had a huge run-up in price with the recent gaming narrative. Took profits on this one as it feels short-term overbought. Will look to rebuy on dips. Vulcan Fudge $PYR, same concept as $Prime above. Will look to rebuy on dips. Moonbeam GLMR as one of the main EVM chain in the DOT ecosystem. GLMR is benefiting from the recent DOT frenzy. Will hold this token as a legacy buy from the previous cycle. Target TBD 10x plus additions to portfolio. Beam $Beam added at $0.007, current $0.018, plus 157%. Beam is an incredible gaming project that is an AVAX subnet. It has a huge treasury and investment portfolio that will be used to buy back and burn Beam as the bull run progresses. Deep dive here. Target 20x plus launchpads and private sales. My focus has shifted somewhat to being higher weighted towards private sales. Vesting has lengthened since the previous cycle, and 2023 and the first half of 2024 are the prime times to be investing in these projects so that the tokens vest smack in the middle of the bull run. Average target 15 to 20x. Notable sales to keep your eyes on include SPOS, Gunzilla nodes, Shrapnel nodes, Block Games, Ready Games GG, Walker World, and more. Check out my Launchpad deep dive here on how to get involved in these pre-sales. Polygon $Matic added at 80 cents, current 86 cents, plus 7.5%. I have been adding Matic heavily over the last week in anticipation of a shift of narrative from Sol and Mir to ETH and Layer 2S. Polygon 2.0 is fast approaching, and the impact of it will be huge. Expecting a big run-up in Matic after the BTC ETF approvals, as the interest will then shift to ETH ETF approvals. This new focus will bring the L2s to the forefront. Deep dive on Polygon 2.0 here. Sold my Neo Tokyo S1 Elite Citizen to allocate the funds towards coming private sales. Rollbit $RLB added at 14 cents, current $0.145 unch. The excitement over Gomlefi has died down as gaming took over as the newest shiny thing. Rollbit has continued to perform incredibly well as they have burned over 35% of the tokens from revenue, and have added a new revenue share mechanic. $RLB is a money printer, and it will ramp up hard in the bull market. Conclusion: the crypto bull run is a true player versus player battle, a 2-year winner-take-all game of chess, or in some cases checkers. It is a marathon of controlling your emotions, taking contrarian bets against those who do not, and having the wherewithal to take profits when everyone else is screenshotting their latest 10x. Protecting your gains will be far more difficult than making them in the first place. This bull run will be one of the most explosive ones in crypto's short history. With by far the largest magnitude of capital inflow the crypto markets have ever seen, the only obstacles between you and life-changing gains are your emotions, your patience, and your ability to bet against the herd. Control your destiny, or someone else will. Jack Welch, former CEO General Electric. Good luck out there, and see you on the next one.